Good everyone. I'm your one and only engineer Oxford. Today, I want to teach us how to measure our length, distances, and height on site. So, even though in my next video, I want to expositorily explain what is the height of our switch, the height of our socket, and so on in an electrical installation. But before I do that, for the sake of the apprentices who are watching this video, and for the sake of who are new to electrical installation and maintenance, or the students who are still in the university, colleges of education, technical colleges, secondary school, and so on, watching this video. That is the reason why I want to actually teach us how to carry out measurements on an electrical site. In electrical site, it is very different from the way the bricklayers or the civil engineers do carry out their measurements. In electrical installation, electrical engineering, in electrical engineering, we measure our distances and heights in meters. We usually use meters. So, and on our measuring tape, look at this tool here. This measuring tool here is our measuring tape. On our measuring tape, there are usually two scales there, two measuring scales. There is one in feet and the other one is in centimeters. So the one that is graduated in centimeters, calibrated or graduated in centimeters, when it starts from 1 here, 0 here, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when it gets to 10, you can see 10 here, 10. So that 10 is written in red color, in another color. Have you seen it? So 11, 12 up to 20 again, 20 also in red color, 30 in red color, 40 in red color, 50 in red color, 60 in red color. So when it gets to 100, you can see this is 100. Have you seen it? That's 100. So that 100 makes 1 meter, which means 100 centimeter is equals to 1 meter. So anytime you want to position your switch or your socket and the drawing stipulates that it should be at a certain height above the floor, then you are going to use your meter tape. This is our measuring tape. So you are using the meter calibration, meter graduation to measure your height, not inches, not in feet. We usually carry out our own measurements in meters. And I've told you there are two scales here. The scale that is graduated in feet and the scale that is graduated in centimeters. So, and I've told you that centimeter scale, when you count from 0 up to 100, this is 100. You can see it on your screen. This is 100. So from 0 to 100 makes 1 meter. So which means the way you are going to read it is this. You know it is graduated in centimeters. If you read 10 centimeters, that is 0.1 meters. If you read 20 centimeters, that's 0.2 meters. 50 centimeters is 0.5 meters, rather. 60 centimeters is equals to 0.6 meters. 70 centimeters is equals to 0.7 meters. 80 centimeters is equals to 0.8 meters. 90 centimeters is equals to 0.9 meters. And 100 centimeter is equals to 1 meter. So if I am to measure 1.2 meters, what will it be? You want to tell us? Okay, 1.2 meters is now going to be 120 centimeters. Let us check it here. So this is 90, this is 100. Have you seen it? 100. So the next one is 110, followed by 120. So if the drawing stipulates that we should place it as 1.2 meters, it is telling you that you are going to use 120 centimeters. So 120 centimeters is 1.2 meters. 1.3 meters is 130 centimeters. If it is 1.5 meters, it is going to be what? 150 centimeters and so on. So that is how to make use of our measuring tape on site in an electrical site. Anytime we want to follow the dictates, the details of the drawing from the beginning to the end, they are usually calibrated or measured in meters. But in architectural drawings, you may see some measured in millimeters and so on. But in most of the electrical drawings, we normally measure in meters, since we normally talk of the height or the distance from our knockout box or from one point outlet to another, or the distance of our accessory from the floor level to the point where we want to position it. So that is how to measure the distance on site. Don't forget, once again, we normally use meters. So, and when we are using our measuring tape, I have told you that you have two scales there, the feet and the centimeter scales. So the centimeter scale is what you are going to make use of, and I've told you that it normally starts from 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 10. And when it gets to 10, they will write it boldly in another color. That is 0.1 meters. When it gets to 20, that's 0.2 meters. When it gets to 30, until it gets to 100, which is 1 meter. So in summary, 100 centimeter is equals to 1 meter. So if you want to measure 1.8 meters, what will it be? Put your answer in the comment section. What is 1.8 meters in centimeters? What is 1.8 meters in your centimeter scale? You can bring out your home measuring tape too at home. Measure 1.8 meters and tell us what is it on your measuring tape. It's here, but I will not show it to the screen. So extend it until it gives you 1.8 meters. And how many centimeters will it be, since I've taught you right from the beginning of this video? So till I see you in my next video, peace.